please remain seated at all times. This includes any small children that might be sitting on a lap back there. And please keep those game spotting guides. Those will help you identify some of the animals that we might be coming across in the next 2 weeks. Alright, are you guys ready for a safari back there?
Oh yeah!
Alright, and as we say in Africa, it's Squid Day. Let's go! That sounds like some of our wardens talking to each other. Let's see if we can get in touch with them a little bit later. We're inside the reserve, so everyone keep your eyes open for any animals that might be hiding in the underbrush. See something back there on our right. Looks like there's no copy way back there. A large antelope there. Even though it's got striped legs, it makes it look kind of like a zebra. It's actually the closest living relative to the giraffe. And those large gray birds there walking towards us there, the Stanley cranes. Also called the blue cranes, they're the national birds of South Africa. They'll live for about 40 years, they actually mate for life. There's another okapi back there too. It's just shallower waters. Rhino. Oh wow, it looks like there's a black rhino way up there across the water in front of us. There's some yellow-billed storks down on our left too. And that black rhino up there can get up to about 3,000 pounds. Rhinos like in all of wild Africa. We're very lucky to be able to see one today. The Kingdon Wildlife Reserve was established in 1971. In order to help protect the local wildlife like those rhinos. But we still have a big problem with poaching, so that's why we have those wardens to patrol the area. Those wardens are even patrolling up in the sky, sometimes called the ghosts of the forest, because they're able to disappear so easily back into the underbrush.
Okay, Mike, I'll pick it up later. Over.
Well, that sounds like one of our airborne wardens. It sounds pretty close. Let's see if we can get in touch with him. Simba wants a warden Wilson Matula. Are you making the rounds today? Over.
Yes, Simba One. And today I have a passenger.
It's good. We'd love to hear them. Over.
Roger, Simba One. Will do. Over.
There's a river on our right. It looks like those are some wild hippos out here. There's one up here in front of us, too. These hippos have such large bodies that they'll spend most of the day in the water in order to eat over. And there's also a white-breasted cormorant swimming around out there. That's a really diving bird. There's more hippos over in front of our left, too. And there's an Egyptian geese standing right there. Active at night, so that's when they usually come out onto the riverbanks. They'll eat grasses and water plants and fruits. They can eat up to 150 pounds of food every night. I was coming through here a couple weeks ago and saw a family of white-breasted cormorants starting to build a nest. They might be on our left still.
Simba One, when you come to Senegal Bridge, go pole, very slowly. The old bridge has seen better days, and I think our shifty-eyed friends, the crocodiles, know it.
Well, Roger Wilson, we see plenty of crocs down there, and I think they see us too. Those are now crocodiles out there. They get a lot bigger than the American alligators. Look at those. Baobab tree. We're going to go around it, so it's going to be on our right side. In order to conserve water, the baobab only has leaves about 3 months out of the year. Other times it looks like it has its roots sticking up in the air. That's why we like to call it the upside down tree. The wardens tell me that this one right here might be as much as 1,000 years old. And right up around this curve here is my own personal favorite view in the entire reserve. The savanna that you see in front of you is part of the Serengeti grassland system. Zebra and wildebeest will migrate through here each year. And other animals like antelope, elephants, and lions live here year-round. It's all part of the wild Africa we're working to save.
Simba One, I see you down there. You are in bush country. Drive carefully. I don't want you bumping into my animals.
You should begin to see a wide variety of grass-eating animals around you, such as Thompson's gazelle.
Miss Johnson, no one in Africa calls them Thompson's gazelle. They are turbies. Turbies. Over.
Alright, thanks guys. We'll check back in with you a little bit later. Over. Now, I think I saw some animals way back there on our right. Now, we are going to head back over in that direction. But in the meantime, this gives me a chance to tell you guys a little bit about the landscape of the savanna. Now, first of all, if you look out there on our left, there's some it's hard as concrete, so elephants love to use them as scratching posts. And once the elephants have worn them down, like that one way out there on our right, the smaller antelope will actually stand on top of them, and they use them as a lookout to watch for lions and other predators that might be hiding out here in the tall grasses. Now the look of the savanna that you see around you is mainly created by the animals that live here. Those elephants will act like bulldozers. They'll push over the trees in order to eat from them. That leaves room for the grass to grow where the trees once stood. Giraffes will act like pruning shears. They strip the leaves off the branches and let the sunlight reach that grass. The zebra and the larger antelope will basically act like mowers, while the little nibblers like the Thompson's gazelle and the warthogs will trim up the rough edges. In a natural, balanced ecosystem, there's enough food for everyone. Looks like there's a lot of animals out there on our right. Let's see if we can turn this direction, maybe get a little bit closer. Very small animals with the black stripes down their sides are the Thompson's gazelle, or the Tommies as Wilson called them. And the larger, more solid brown-colored antelope are the impala. It looks like those are giraffes. Way up there on that ridge, too. They're among the grasses. Those look like reticulated giraffes up there. They get the name reticulated from the Latin word reticulata. That means net, refers to a particular net like pattern on their hoods. Some white-bearded wildebeest up there behind that stump as well, as large prey animals laying down. And about 1.5 million of those wildebeest will move across the savanna every year. They make up one of the largest animal migrations that's left on Earth. In fact, a newborn wildebeest is ready to stand up and run with the rest of its herd within about 5 to 10 minutes of its birth. We're about to head into elephant country here. So maybe if we're lucky, you guys will get a chance to meet a couple of the reserve's most famous residents, Big Red and Little Red. We'll definitely keep a lookout for them. So there's an elephant right here in front of us already. Let's try to get a little bit closer here. It doesn't really look like Big Red, though. It looks more like a bull elephant or a male. They get up to about 12,000 pounds. Females only average about 6,000 to 8,000, so we'll keep on looking for her. Up on our left, though, there's some mandrill monkeys. Look around those rocks. Those mandrills are very social animals. They spend a lot of time grooming each other. It really helps to strengthen their social bonds. Down on our right are some eastern white pelicans. They get wingspans up to 11 feet wide, so they can even bigger than those peakback pelicans we saw a little bit earlier. I'll send the one to Wilson. Do you know the whereabouts of Big Red and Little Red today? Over.
I have not seen them today. Try the red clay pit.
Big Red is the elephant matriarch of the reserve's herd. She gets...
That road I usually take to the clay pits back there has been washed out, so I guess we're going to have to find another way. Find a shortcut around here somewhere. Oh no, another old bridge.
This is the one that's
This doesn't look good at all, but I think it's the only way across, so everyone just hang on back there. Keep your fingers crossed. Here we go. Okay, who didn't cross their fingers back there? Wilson, we made it to the red clay pits, and I see tusk marks and footprints. There's no other sign of Big Red or Little Red. We're going to keep heading east to the watering hole. Over.
Oh, wow.
I copy you, Simba One. Over.
Looks like there's a lot more elephants here on our left. Let's see if we can find Big Red anywhere. A female elephant like Big Red can have as many as 15 calves in a lifespan of up to 70 years. And she'll carry each of those calves for 22 months during her pregnancy. Once that calf is born, it'll stay with its mother about 13 to 15 years until it matures. Very similar to a human child.
Simba One, I have to report back to base. Over.
Oh, Sawa Wilson. We'll pick you up a little bit later. Over. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to see what's going on the radio. There's some more ancient baobab trees here on our right. There's more reticulated giraffes right up here in front of us on that hill there.
What's that?
Actually, part of the official emblem of Harambe Wildlife is there's a flock of bigger flamingos out here on our left.
Butt out there.
Those flamingos are first hatched. They're actually gray. They don't turn that bright pink color. They've gotten a little bit old.
Simba One, come in, please.
Hang on, Wilson. Go ahead.
I've got a report about a suspicious jeep near Wingo copies. People.
There's a nest of ostrich eggs down there on the ground. Looks like there's an ostrich way back there. Ostrich does have wings. It's not able to fly, but it can still run about 40 miles per hour. Those white rhinos are also a lot more social than the black rhinos. They tend to travel in small groups. Black rhinos are usually a lot more solitary animals. That was for you, Ma. Simba, where's Wilson? We're at the copies now, and I don't see anything suspicious. Over.
Okay, Simba One, but keep your eyes open for anything unusual. Over.
Roger, Wilson. We'll keep on the lookout. Over. So there's some more ostriches way back there on our right, behind those trees. Oh, yes. Oh, there's one with the net. Our left, it looks like that might be a lion lake. These lions do most of their hunting at night, so they usually sleep about 18 to 20 hours out of the day. Here in front of us, there's some large burrows here. I think they might belong to some of the largest burrowing mammals in Africa, the warthogs. Let's see if we can find any around here. There's some more.
Over. When was Magadi Gorge. Okay, you head there. Roger. Zimmerman, we must stop the poachers. I am landing at Magadi Gorge to block off the east end. If you come in from the west, we could charm them.
Please, Simba One, we need your help.
Alright guys, I don't know if you heard that back there, but it sounds like there's poachers in the reserve and they've got Little Red. So how about it guys? Do you want to help Wilson to stop those poachers and save Big Red and Little Red? Alright guys, let's go. No, Simba One to Wilson. We're at the crossroads now and the gates have been smashed through. What should we do?
Keep going, Simba One. We are landing now.
Okay, well we're going outside the reserve now, so keep outside. So look out for those poachers.
Simba One, we spotted the poachers. Head east. Force them towards us.
Will do, Wilson. No. Sounds like the poachers. Everyone stay down back there. This looks terrible. It must be the poachers' camp. Maybe we cut them off.
We caught them, Simba One. You forced them into our trap.
The Wardens have Big Red. She'll be fine.
Hey, Ward, is Little Red safe?
Saving the back of it first.
Alright, great job, Ward.
See you, Simba One. I have to deliver the baby elephant back to his mama. Asante sana.
Goodbye, Simba One, and thank you.
No problem with stuff. Glad we can help out. Well, and Sante Sana, everyone, thank you so much for helping us stop those poachers and save Big Red and Little Red. Sorry I had to cut our 2 week safari a little short though, but we're going to go ahead and drop you off at the nearest warden's post. And from there it's just a short walk back into Harambe village. Or to the Pangani Forest Exploration Trail, where you might be able to find some animals that we didn't get to see here on safari, like the western lowland gorillas and the naked mole rats. Or you can always join us again here at Kilimanjaro Safaris, where the animals will always be waiting for you. Go ahead and check those net bags in front of you. Make sure